Hey Gary, how you doing? Let's do this. This is for you, Leanne and River. Through the market I wander and pray that I find me a woman I might marry one day, and I never dreamed when I prayed that prayer the woman I longed for was standing there. And she held me in her arms that night. I held her close and I held her tight, and I swore that day forth to love her all of me life. When she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night. Well, she smelled the sweetest lilac skin, and I admit it now that she drew me in, and her voice cast a spell I could not disobey. Every word was a river that swept me away. When she held me in her arms that night, I held her close and I held her tight, and I swore that day forth to love her all of me life. When she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night. Ah, the market became a more beautiful place, all the flowers more fragrant and the clothing all lace. And her eyes, they begged me to stay, and 13 years later I've not regretted a day. When she held me in her arms that night, I held her close and I held her tight, and I swore that day forth to love her all of me life. When she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night, I held her close and I held her tight, and I swore that day forth to love her all of me life. When she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night, I held her close and I held her tight, and I swore that day forth to love her all of me life. When she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night, when she held me in her arms that night. Happy anniversary, River and Leanne. Woo. Let me grab this water over here. All right. Now time for some Nerdy Wonderland stuff. The Nerdy Wonderland is a holiday market that's happening this Sunday, December 8th, 2024 at Lostwood Brewery. Go to nerdywonderland.com for details. And I'll be there singing some songs, possibly some Christmas songs. Just depends if I can remember the lyrics. Send out all the invitations to each neighbor and each friend. Remember all of your relations, Yuletime pets and fancy men. String some berries, deck the mantle, hang the holly on the door. Trim the tree and light the candle, roll the bug back from the floor. Braid your toes and dress in kindness, gather all the children near. Show your love and show some kindness, Yuletide, the Shire is here. Fire is roaring, festive music fills the hall. Everywhere goodwills are pouring, hobbits hug from wall to wall. Take your best world journey dancing, round and round the room you go. Now's the time for sweet romancing, kiss her knees, the mistletoe. Let's all sing a rousing chorus, raise your voices, spread good cheer. Joy and peace and love surround us, Yuletide comes but once a year. Gather round the laden table, bow your heads for our repast. Load your plate with all you're able, now the feast begins at last. Roasted meat, mushroom and tater, brains and barley in the stew. Tarts and pies and sweets for later, hobbits know just what to do. Pass around the mead and porter, rum and bourbon, wine and beer. Toasting Yuletide is in order, and to all a good new year. Pass around the mead and porter, rum and bourbon, wine and beer. Toasting Yuletide is in order, and to all a good new year. You have lyrics? I was pushed this box that was sitting in my office out of my way because it was there. I don't know where I was, but my wife put it there at some point in front of my desk. And I was thinking, oh, this must be a Christmas present that that I have that's probably for her, and I don't. It's too big. I don't know what this is, but I don't remember buying it. But maybe I should look into it. And blah blah blah. And as I was tuning up, getting ready to start the show, and starting the show actually just now, and started to sing, I was looking at the box. I was like, and I was thinking to myself, what happened to the 2 auto harps I sent off to Pete Daigle to get fixed? They should be arriving sometime soon. Oh, now I'm looking at that box. I'm like, oh, I bet that's the the auto harps. So I guess next time I'll have maybe even this weekend I'll have a couple new auto harps to play for y'all at the Nerdy Wonderland. So I was at Georgia Run Fest this past weekend, and it was the last show. It was really cold, like 30 some odd degrees, and you know I'm wearing a kilt, and just trying to stay warm. And but there was people in the audience who are there to enjoy the music, and I was like, well, you know what I haven't done, and then I promptly played the Hero of Christmas and forgot my verse. I only remembered Mikey's verse, so. But now I have the lyrics, and I'm pretty sure I know it now. Claus, the elf they call Claus, he made little gifts and he gave them to kids. Stood up to the parents who got coal and sticks. Our love for Christmas is all just because of the hero of children, the elf they call Claus. Long ago he was just an orphan, a tiny little helpless baby boy. But elves raised him and he grew into a man with a big elfin love for toys. He said, Burgermeister, Meister Burger, you can't keep these children down. You really should desist, cause you just made my list and Santa Claus is coming to town. He made little gifts and he gave them to kids. Stood up to the parents who got coal and sticks. Our love for Christmas is all just because of the hero of children, the elf they call Claus. Santa heard all the little hearts are breaking. He heard their Yuletide laments. He saw their Christmas cheer fading, buying presents that no one really wants. So he said, you can't do that to Christmas. You can't live just like a Grinch. Santa strapped on his hat and in 5 seconds flat made presents that didn't make you flinch. He made little gifts and he gave them to kids. Stood up to the parents who got coal and sticks. Our love for Christmas is all just because of the hero of children, the elf they call Claus. He made little gifts and he gave them to kids. Stood up to the parents who got coal and sticks. Our love for Christmas is all just because of the hero of children, the elf they call Claus. The hero of children, the elf they call Claus. You have auto harps that are like new. I was thinking about the Blue Sun holiday tour Mikey and I did many years back, and it was fun. Heard about 3 kings of Orient, but have you heard about the North from afar? He came down from the cold, windy north to celebrate Jesus' holy birth. He followed the star across highlands and seas, far to the south, across many countries. He wore blue paint and a kilt quite bold that danced as he walked into the stable door. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. The Wise men looked up at this stranger and stared. Who was this wild man who didn't comb his hair? A whole blanket he brought that looked like his kilt. He wrapped baby Jesus and by his side he knelt. Ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la la la. Wise men smiled as he left the stable door, thinking they liked this man much more than before. Then they heard a sound that blew through the night. Baby Jesus awoke to those Highland bagpipes. Ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la, ba la 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 la. Scotland the brave. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly cracking soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman belongs to the Bay, they say. He was made of snow, but the wee folk know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old tweed hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he danced a jig all around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was out that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down through the village, a shillelagh in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down old Galway town right to a traffic stop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, and he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Yeah, I agree. The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen is Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. It's nice to know to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call. Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. Christmas in Killarney is wonderful to see. Listen to my story and I'll take you back with me. The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen. It's Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. It's nice to know to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call. And Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all the folks from home. I am fumbling over words. I need to practice more. I was, Inara made a comment. She's like, she was listening to some more popular, more known versions of those last two songs, and she's like, I like your songs better. But isn't that the way of it? You know, I was talking with Gwen about this too. The things that you grew up with are the things that you love. You know, so you know if you grew up with like listening to Mariah Carey, you're probably gonna love Mariah Carey. Or I was big into Elvis, so I have the Elvis Christmas album, and I love it. My father-in-law, he's big into Burl Ives, you know, because that's who he was raised on. So it is fascinating seeing all those differences. Nostalgia is the hell of a spice. Yes, it is. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into an empty tank and then we got a thought. Oh, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as I lay sprawling there, but quickly rode away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white. Go it while you're young. Take a girl tonight and sing the sleighing song. Just get a bobtail bay, 240 as a speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh, then crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ho, ho, Merry Christmas with a rat-tat-tum. The presents we make will be joy to children. Instead of smiling and stroking his beard with his thumb, come celebrate Christmas with me, come celebrate Christmas with me. 'Twas a fortnight following St. Patrick's Day, when across the thin veil the leprechauns came to shebang and Shamor, to dance at the fay and join the fine crack until morning. Oh, Lucky was sitting and drinking stout brew, when into walked elves with green hats and red shoes. He smiled and he said, "Why, how do you do? Pull a seat up and drink here with me. Ho, ho, Merry Christmas with a rat-tat-tum. The presents we make will bring joy to children." Santa smiling and stroking his beard with his thumb. Come celebrate Christmas with me, come celebrate Christmas with me. The larger elf said, "Let me buy you a beer. 'Twas a great Paddy's Day, for all that I hear." The other elf added, "I've a secret to share. Just listen, and the next round's on me." Lucky drank his first pint while singing a song. The second pint came, he was feeling quite strong, but a shot of hot whiskey made him feel all wrong. That's when the elf began to speak. Ho, ho, Merry Christmas with a rat-tat-tum. The presents we make will bring joy to children. Santa smiling and stroking his beard with his thumb. Come celebrate Christmas with me, come celebrate Christmas with me. Kris Kringle sent us to to recruit by ourselves, but the Keeblers are busy spewing spring house elves. I guess what we're saying is we chose them quite well. You're going to the North Pole with me. They dragged him outside, tied him to a reindeer. To the North Pole they flew to serve a full year. You leprechauns, take note to Santa's elves, and beware, don't share in the crack of the fair. Ho ho, Merry Christmas with a rat-tat-tum. The presents we make will bring joy to children. Santa's smiling and stroking his beard with his thumb. Come celebrate Christmas with me. Come celebrate Christmas with me. Ho ho, Merry Christmas with a rat-tat-tum. The presents we make will bring joy to children. Santa's smiling and stroking his beard with his thumb. Come celebrate Christmas with me, with me. Come celebrate Christmas with me. Oh, 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 Merry Christmas. All right, I'm going to do one final song, and I am, again, Nerdy Wonderland this Sunday, if you're able to make it. I will be continuing to have lots and lots of stuff that's coming out on Patreon. In fact, you can give the gift of my music over on Patreon. Patreon now offers gift memberships. If you go to patreon.com/Celtfather/gift, you can send someone a gift or have someone send you a gift if you'd like. You can do it monthly or annual membership. So, all right, this is one of my favorite Kilt songs that I have. This is a song written, lyrics were written by Nancy Flynn. I love it. Christmas in the Shire. I've wandered through this world of ours for countless years on end, seen wonders that I can't describe and troubles I could not mend. Yet as the years come to a close, my heart begins to yen. For days of old and folks long gone, my thoughts go back to then. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. To find myself at home once more, where life was so slow and sweet, amongst the hobbits whom I adore, old friends I can't wait to greet. The bell ringer lads made their rounds as the sun sank into bed. Farthing to farthing echoed the sound as the moon raised up his head. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. In Buckland, Tuckborough, Bywater and Bree, every fireside was alight. Warmth and comfort provided for free crackled loud and flickered bright. With kith and kin gathered at sight, 6 days of feast and frolicking fun. With kith and kin gathered at sight, we gave thanks for all we had. Where home and hearth and peace abide, our hearts were ever glad. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall the chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. I'd sit me down and name my pleasure, mug of beer or vintage rare. Rings of smoke blown at leisure, sup a favorite hobbit fare. 6 days of feast and frolicking fun, songs and stories to delight. Rich or poor, we all shared as one, danced and reveled long into the night. Long ago the Yule to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. Long ago the Yule bells rang, I still recall their chime. Oh, to be back in the Shire again, now that it's Christmas time. All right, well, thank y'all so much for watching. I will be back next week as my plan at present. It's been a while. My youngest has been sick, so this is like worked out well. I mean, it's all through the holiday, which sucks, but we had a lot of fun nevertheless. We just delayed our Thanksgiving until Sunday. Yes, so lots coming up in the days to come. So if you want to check out all that stuff over on Patreon, the blog over there, you can follow the blog for free. But if you want to support my music, I would really appreciate that as well. But take care of yourself first and have a wonderful holiday. Hope to see you back next week. Sláinte.